So this is the Galaxy ZFold4. Now this is not an average unboxing video. We have been using the ZFold4 for 5 days now. To get this, we went to Bangalore and we uploaded quite a lot of stories on Instagram, so you know what to do.
And 4 more such wise deals, follow TechWiser.
But this video is unboxing / practical experience / a very good video, and if you like watching good videos, I'm not asking you to subscribe. Only a good person will subscribe. Now the box is getting thinner these days, and apart from the phone and cable SIM ejector tool, there is not much to explore. Now Samsung has also sent us a case with the pencil, which is like a kickstand, and I've been using this to watch movies like this. It looks like a photo frame, right? Anyone? Now you can swap this and put the pencil. We'll come to the Fold 4 pencil in just a moment. But this is the Galaxy ZFold4 signature grey-green color edition. You also get 2 more colors, Phantom Black and Beach. Now this year, an important improvement is the Galaxy ZFold4 weighs in like 263 grams. But here, if you see, it's about 268 grams here, but that is due to the screen protector and this machine, but official weight is 263 grams. Now see, it is thicker than a normal phone, but if you put it up in a jeans pocket, it doesn't show up, or even in shorts. And in hand, you feel like you're carrying a phone that is worth 1.5 lakhs. Like if you remove this phone in an office, metro, people look at you. And I mean, in a good way. But the most important thing in a foldable is this hinge. Like this helps the glass fold and support it. Ooh. So Samsung has made the hinge slimmer and lighter than the previous Fold 3. Now of course you get glass back, armor grade aluminium frame, and another upgrade this year is the folding display can survive 2 lakh fold operations. And you have Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and the back, so it can survive 12% more in the drop test.
Drop test.
Okay, we're dropping it. 3, 2, 1. No. I'm not doing it. It's expensive. No. Another thing that I noticed while watching videos or movies is, like, first of all, the outer display. It's called the cover display. It is HD plus 120Hz display. But this year you have smaller bezels on the left side, and this is like very one-hand usable. Like you can swipe on the fingerprint scanner to bring down the notification shade and pull it up. So pretty much one-handed, but then you unfold it and you get a 7.6-inch 120Hz 2K AMOLED display. Now it's awesome. The bezels are reduced on this big display, and like for the first time in my life, I was watching El Chapo on Netflix, and I have a basic 480p plan and I have never experienced this in any flagship phone. But see here, you can see that you're watching a 480p video. Like it looks kind of pixelated, because this is a big and an awesome display. It is also 15% thinner, but just like Fold 3, you have 2 selfie cameras. This normal selfie is on the outside display, and then on the inside you have an under display selfie camera. Now if you have something on the screen, see, the camera is not at all visible. Like in daily usage, I forgot that there is a camera here. But when you open this camera, you see it's a 4 megapixel selfie camera here. And this year, Samsung has made the pixels smaller in this part. So unless you open a wide screen or get like very close to it, you can see the under display camera, and even if you see it from the side, it's visible. But it's far less visible than the older ZFold 3. And while we are on the topic of cameras, another upgrade on the ZFold4 is the cameras. The ZFold4 comes with a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto lens. And the picture quality, well, only one person can tell. Manu sir, please pose. And if you look at the photo, it looks really good, like proper HDR and everything. And let me just show you the sharpness. If you zoom into Manu's hair, well, Manu, you have a grey hair. And I also use this camera on my trip. It is actually really good. Like the processing, HDR, colors. Like first impression, it is a flagship camera. And you get 30x digital zoom. And I took some really good moon photos, like it was some festival. I don't know, sorry. But the moon shots came out really good. And even these new cameras can take 23% more light. Samsung calls this nightography. But the night photos came out really good. Now, how flagship is the camera? Like, it's not S22 Ultra level, like you don't get 5x telephoto or that 40 megapixel selfie camera, but it is on par with the S22, S22 Plus, which makes the camera really better than the Z Fold 3. Also, one thing I noticed, like if you see the under display selfie camera, the photo on the viewfinder is very noisy, but once you take the photo, the processing makes it really good. But then again, this under display selfie camera is for occasional video calls or meetings. And if you want to take photos, the 10 megapixel selfie camera on the cover display is pretty good. Also, when you open the camera app, you can click on this selfie camera icon, and now you can use the rear cameras as selfie camera, all three: ultra wide angle, main, 3x telephoto. And one more, if you open the camera on the main screen, you can turn on the cover screen preview. Like, so the person on the other side, suppose Manu, he can pose looking into the cover display, and then you can take photos. And except the under display selfie camera, all 4 cameras can shoot 4K 60 FPS. Now, in my opinion, the biggest upgrade is Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Now, in case you don't know, the older Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, Snapdragon 888 had heating issues. But this Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 is really cool. Now, what that faster processor enables it, first of all, I used the phone for 5 days and 0 lags or frame drops. And this year with the Z Fold 4, you get Android 12L. Android 12L is Android for bigger phone screens. Now here you get a taskbar which gets enabled as soon as you open an app. So if I want to switch to Google Chrome, I can just tap here on Notes, on taskbar or YouTube. I just have to tap. And here, Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 is really fast. See, I will close all the apps in the memory and I have no apps opened in the memory. And let me open Google Chrome first. And now you just have to tap on the apps to switch. And this is just so fast. And even opening the previously opened apps, like it switches so fast. This is one thing I was blown away in the launch event. Plus, you can drag and drop apps to put split screen mode, and this shuffling, resizing is just so fluid. And for one thing sure, Samsung One UI has nailed Windows management. Like you can have 3 apps on the screen and convert them into app splits and have it on the taskbar. And now once I tap on it, 3 apps open in split window at the same time. And there are gestures like you can swipe to enter split screen mode. So I just have to swipe like this to enter split screen mode, which is quick and fluid. Now, frankly, I still need to use the Fold to understand it. But in the initial days, I just enjoyed watching movies on this big screen. And in fact, this thing, I'm on a WhatsApp video call with Manu, and now I can just place it like this and see it's properly split, and you can even add participants here. So they have better third-party support with Google Meet, Instagram. Rest, you have this S Pen. It works only on the inner screen. And frankly, I would sketch with S Pen. That works good, but I didn't use the pen much in my 5 days. Also, Samsung is providing 4 years of OS upgrade and 5 years of security update, which is the best in software updates on Android side. Now, another advantage of the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 is battery life. Now, it has the same 4400 mAh battery like Z Fold 3, but it lasts longer. Like I was easily going through the day, like 6 hours screen on time easily. And on a heavy day where I was outside shooting photos, Google Maps, it lasted the entire day. Now, battery first impression is probably the best we have seen on any folding phone. And that is, I'm something excited to see on the Z Flip 4 as well. Rest, you get all the important sensor. It has IPX8 water resistant, so you can dip it in water only, no sand or beaches. You also get 15 watt wireless charging, and you can reverse wireless charge this Samsung Buds Pro 2. Both the Buds Pro 2 and Galaxy Watch 5 were also launched, so we'll be covering these soon, maybe a comparison, let us know. But these really bring that Samsung ecosystem thing. Anyways, you get 25 watt wired fast charging. There is also support for most of the 5G bands. I'm not sure about the exact number, but there are a lot of 5G bands. And you get really good 4G plus carrier aggregation. I had 0 problems with call, network or Wi-Fi. So the deal is, how is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4? In my opinion, the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 is the biggest upgrade in the Z Fold 4. Rest, you get better crease, better flagship cameras and better lighter hinge. But this Snapdragon chip and camera has made it a good upgrade from Z Fold 3 to Z Fold 4. And I'm waiting for more phones to come up with Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Now, the Fold Z4 starts at 12GB RAM and 256GB storage, which is 1,54,999. And now these are ultra flagship phones. So we'll be using the Z Fold 4 and even the Z Flip 4 for a long time. And we'll have a full review plus, should you buy a foldable over a normal flagship phone? All of that. This is Pratik signing off. See you in the next video. Pew, pew, pew.